Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Well, Melody Shari responds to the obsessed fan who assumed that she took Airionne Curry's business, but Airionne Curry's business is up and running live and well. I believe she uses Shopify, I'm not sure, but her website is live as well as her Facebook is live on, I believe, Shopify. So, I mean, she did not take her business. Her business is still running. I shop Ari, I believe, .com. And, there are many businesses with the name Heiress. There are many businesses with the name Heiress. Airionne Curry, she promotes her business as Heiress by Airy. Heiress by Airy, I guess for Airionne. So the thing I wanted to share with you all is this young lady may have bought the LLC. Most people, take the shortcut in owning a business, especially an online business. They don't go as, detrimental as they would of owning a storefront. It is very unlikely to have someone sue you when you're doing an online business. So she doesn't necessarily need an LLC. An LLC is a limited liability company which takes the fault off of you. If an individual tries to sue you, they can't sue you for your assets when you own an LLC. An LLC takes the responsibility of whatever lawsuits or claim that someone makes against your business, and it protects your it protects your home, your car, any monies that you have in the bank. It protects your assets. And so, if she wanted to spend $250, $300 to put an LLC in Airionne's name, I mean, that's her business. If you want to obtain a business from a person like Airionne Curry, who gets a bad rap, who name is pretty dogged out in the media, I mean, what kind of business acumen is that? Why would you want a business from a person who, is not looked at as an upright citizen? Or not saying that she's not, but she has a bad reputation online, in the streets. When you look up, the name of her business, you're going to see all of that. Why would you want to own anything having to do with or associated with someone who is, all around the internet on every, social media outlet as being a mistress, as being someone who destroyed a beautiful family? Who in their right mind would want to do that? So again, Airionne Curry's business is up and running. It is live and well. The young lady did not take her business. She may have bought the trade name, which is fine. She could do that. And that's what Melody Shari did. Melody Shari said, "You fans are crazy. I don't trust none of y'all. So let me go ahead and patent God Said Go, in case one of you think you're going to try to take my business or my trade name." She's worked hard with T-shirts and so on and so forth with the God Said Go. And anybody could come along and, trademark that name, and Melody couldn't use it again. So she did, what most business people do when they want to do print. So understand, that's the difference between Airionne and God Said Go, which is the company Melody owns. I don't foresee or believe that Airionne was interested in printing T-shirts or hats or anything with the logo on it to say Heiress by Airy or either Airy. Airy, again, is a very popular name. There's a big corporation, company that sells lingerie, women's bras and panties called Aerie or Eris or something like that. There are several businesses, I've looked it up, with the same name. So we know Airionne Curry's business is Eris by Aerie. Again, what the young lady purchased, I'm being told, is perhaps an LLC, which makes no sense to me. She spent upwards of $500 to do that, or if she did it on LegalZoom, or perhaps she filled out the paperwork on her own, which is very possible. The other thing she may have done is to buy the trade. Well, with the LLC, you have to have the trade name, but she may have bought the rights, the rights to that name, so that she can use it for print, like to print T-shirts, hats, stationery, anything using that name. Which again, you know, knowing business the way that I do makes no sense. And then to offer it to Melody, for her kids, as if she wants anything to do with that. I mean, this is a diehard fan, but I mean, we've seen some crazy things going on with this Love and Marriage Huntsville show, and so I'm not surprised by it at all. So that is the update. That is the latest information. She did not take Airionne's boutique. Airionne did take a shortcut. She does not need an LLC. She does not even, all she needs to do is fill out for an EIN number for tax purposes for her to, and get her state of Alabama tax permit, so she can pay them their taxes with a small, minimal business that she has. That's pretty much all she has to do. Uncle Sam wants their money. She doesn't have to register the name. She doesn't have to do all of that. There are different steps into business depending on, the tax bracket you want to be in, or, how large or small you want your business. So I believe, from what it looks like, Airionne may be a sole proprietor where she could fill out her taxes right on her personal income tax with her social security number. That's a sole proprietor. Airionne doing business as, Aries or whatever. On your 1040, you do a Schedule C and do your, your additional income from your small business, because it is a small business. Now, if she was in a storefront, we'd be looking at a different type of, business setup. Then I would recommend her do the LLC and go that route. Corporations is a whole nother C, S corps, C corps, so, we can get into a lot of different, a lot of different types of businesses. So what Airionne has is a sole proprietor, meaning it's only one person. It's not a group of people. She's not in business with somebody else. At that point, if you share a business with somebody, you have to have an LLC. There's no other way around it. Her being just the owner of the business, she could fill out for a sole proprietor, or she could just use her social security number, and she needs the EIN, to do her wholesaling, so she doesn't have to pay taxes when she buys her wholesale goods. And, she would use that EIN number to send in for her annual taxes or quarterly taxes to the IRS. So that's what the EIN number is for. So, Melody, I believe she responded in a major way to the young lady saying, I can't believe you tried to take this girl's business. You know, even though we had an ought, I don't think that's right. This girl has kids to feed. You know, I mean, it is her business. She's worked hard for her business. You know, whatever the girl's agenda or intentions was not right. But again, Airionne has her business, and Melody did go ahead and trademark her God Said Go merchandise so no one else could try to pull that stunt on her. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.